So kind of crazy here. Oh, I don't know what to do about that light behind me. See if I move you over here. Will that help? I just wanted to come on. Excuse the wicked hair here. While I do dishes, I'm going to tell you what happened at the ortho doctor. Um, I don't have to go back to see him, or I don't need surgery unless the pain returns within a week or two. If it returns in less than a month, call him up and we'll get it lined up. But for now, we're going to go with I'm not in any pain. I can participate in life. Hi, Kendra. And I can move around easily. And I don't have any pain or anything. So he said, we're just going to leave it at that. He said, I'm not going to push surgery on you until you're in pain and we can't give you some relief with cortisone shots. So that is that. So and I asked him, I said, will this meniscus tear heal, if I'm careful and, do some exercises or whatever? And he said, no, a meniscus tear will not heal. We can, as long as we can keep inflammation out of the joint, you won't have pain. He said, and we can do the cortisone shots, for as long as we can until they quit working or until my knees, kind of falls apart. Hi, Dawn. So for now, he's just released me and said, have a great holiday. So that's my goal. I'm going to have a great holiday. It's going to be we're not participating in any of the big family events. We're going to just have Thanksgiving with our son because we want to work on the house and move some things out of the house so that we have more room to work. And so we just told them all, we're just going to have a quiet Thanksgiving with just our son. And we're not even going to have Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving. We're going to have it on Friday, I think, because Scott has to work Wednesday night and he won't get home until, midnight. And we don't want to get on the road and drive for hours, on Thanksgiving. We just don't want to do it. So we're going to do that on Friday and go down, and Greg's going to cook some things and I'm going to cook some things. I need to call and talk to him and ask if he'd please make one of his sweet potato pies, because he makes his pies. My son is 33 and he can almost outbake me. The only thing is he uses bought crust, and I told him, I said, I have tried to show you how to do pie crust, and it is so easy as long as you don't overhandle the batter, overhandle the crust, and turn it into sole leather. That's what my grandmother used to call it. Hey, Laura. I saw you slowly before you faded away. This light behind me is giving me kind of a glow. I can't do anything about it because if I turn the light off, then it's totally dark here in this little kitchen. Because basically that wall you see right there and the wall that's on that side I'm about dead center. So that's how big this room is. Yeah, I'm a dishwasher today. I didn't get the breakfast dishes done before I had to go to my appointment for my knee. So I'm doing it now. And then I've got to turn around and make another meal so that my husband will have his meal for work tomorrow. It's always either cooking or cleaning, isn't it? As long as I don't have pain return to my knee in a month or less, I'll be good to go for about 3 to 4 months. And then he said I could come back and get another cortisone shot in my knee if I need it. And we'll just run with that for pain management for a while until it gets to the point where the cortisone shots don't work. And he gave me a couple exercises to do to increase the strength of my quads, the big muscles at the top of your leg. If you increase the muscle strength of those muscles, it keeps your knee in line and doesn't aggravate where the tear is. And I did ask if it was something that would heal, and he told me no. It would be something that they'd have to go in with a scope and kind of trim away the part that's damaged. The meniscus are like two little C-shaped things on either side of your knee, and my tear doesn't go like around the knee this way at the kneecap. Mine goes from the center of the meniscus to the outside edge. Then I have another pie-shaped tear off from that. So what they would do is they'd go in and with the scope and the little clippers, they would clip away all the damaged stuff. Sounds gross, but it is what it is. And I'll probably end up eventually having to have that done. But for now, I'd like to avoid, going in the hospital again and having surgery on anything. I don't really like hospitals that much. Is Mitz here? Hey, Mitz. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Journey. Yep, no surgery for now. Dawn H Creates, welcome. Hi, Cheryl. I saw some of you guys earlier today over on some of the other ladies' channels. I was kind of waiting on Scott to get around because he said he wanted to go to the hardware store. And so I was waiting for him to get ready. And at the hardware store, he pointed out something he'd love to get for Christmas. So I'm going to have to sneak back there. He's probably watching. He knows I'm going to go back and get them, I think. But they have some wool blend winter socks that are supposed to keep you really warm in the winter. For a minute, my brain clicked out. Sorry about that. Hi, Janet. So I'm just doing the breakfast dishes. And thought I'd come on and give an update on my knee. And that's about all I had to say. Yep, troll alert. Janet got him, I bet you. Hey, Sharon. Sharon, I saw your message that your houses went out. I'm going to work on your gnome tags today. I woke up with this wicked headache. It's just a dull ache right in the top of my head. So I think it might have been stress because as I just got off the phone with my mom, she's wanting to talk and talk and talk. So I feel a little better after talking to my mom. So my mom had kind of the same thing going on, but she ended up having to have knee replacement. And my sister that does the pottery, she's 5 years younger than me, and she's having her first knee replacement next month. So I guess we just have bad knees. I'm going to have to look back at chat here in a minute. I'm almost done. The oatmeal pan is kind of stuck on because I didn't get water in it this morning. But I have gloves so I can make the water really hot to wash with. I really miss having a dishwasher, but there's no room in this little house at all for a dishwasher. My sister-in-law insists that there is, but I don't like to work in cramped spaces at all. That's why I don't do crowds. I don't do crowds. I don't like to be jammed up against everybody else around me. One time when I was working at Michael's, I totally lost my cookies or whatever. We were trying to hurry and get these trims put out, and 12 people tried to all get in a 4-foot section, and I said, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Just can't do it. Give me something else to do. I can't do this. Y'all work on top of each other. I just can't. It's giving me a panic attack. So, yeah, I don't cope well in tight spaces. And my mom was talking to me about my mom's first marriage was to her best friend's brother, and her best friend ended up down close to mom when her children were younger and her husband was alive. And so now my Aunt Marty, she's still my Aunt Marty, even though her and Bob divorced years and years and years ago. She's still my Aunt Marty. Well, Aunt Marty lives in a assisted living, and they were talking about how, Mom goes and she picks Aunt Marty up every Thursday, and Mom drives Aunt Marty to like the grocery store, the bank, anywhere Aunt Marty needs to go to pay bills or get groceries or whatever. Well, they got to thinking that a lot of the other residents don't have somebody that can come and pick them up and take them each week. And Mom can't do that either, and I live too far away. But what they were talking about is how lovely it would be to do Christmas cards for everybody. And I told Mom, I said, find out how many people live there. I think I could turn out as many as 200 cards. They would be quick cards, but I could turn out some cute Christmas cards, and we could put something together just so that some of the residents that don't have family, would feel like somebody cared. So I forgot to remind Mom about that when I just talked to her, so I'll wait a while and call her back. She and I need to both recover from talking for so long. Yep, and when you do the dishes, it includes the stovetop. That was my grandmother's big thing. The dishes include the stovetop and the counters. Everything had to be wiped down. My red teapot. This area over here in the corner, I need to pull everything off from it before I wipe it down. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You could just punch circles and make snowman and do like a watercolor background of blue and then pop the snowman down. That would be easy enough to do, and then just use a pen to make all the, his eyes and nose and mouth and all that. So I'm going to call Mom back and tell her to get with Aunt Marty and tell me how many cards to make. I think I even have card bases, so I wouldn't even have to make the bases. I would just need to decorate the front. You're trying to get Teddy to know that the stovetop is included? My mom and I were talking about my grandfather and how, I'm sorry, he was mean. He was about the dishes. I got a really bad whipping from him one time when I was real little because the spoons had soap circles. The water circles in the middle of the spoons. I got a whipping for that. So now I'm like conscious of the silverware. Yeah, he was very strict. And I told my mom, I still do like Grandma. All of the dirty dishes have to be organized before I start doing dishes. I have to have all of the cups together, all the plates together, the silverware all together. The sharp knives are separate from the silverware. Never put sharp knives in the dish pan. You always wash them singly. And I always leave the silverware in until the end and just leave it soaking. So if there's anything stuck on, I can get it off easily. I'm just draining off most of the water so I can get to the silverware. There's not much silverware. And then I rinse in really, really hot water so there's no water spots. Yep, they have to be done in a certain order. Glasses get washed first, and then plates, and then larger like mixing bowls and stuff like that. And then I generally do the silverware, and then I do the greasy dishes. But since I only had 2 spoons and a fork, I just left it in till the end. Hi, Mary. So yeah, I know how to do dishes properly, as my grandfather would say. You finally learned how to do them properly. He died when I was about 9.5 or 10. And then you got to dump out the sink drainer and scrub the sink out. And then I'll wait a while and I'll cook pork chops and stuff for Scott's dinner tomorrow night. So yeah, and a vegetarian diet update, it's not going. It's just not. Scott likes meat too much. I could probably do it, and what I'm thinking is we might, instead of trying to go in, all gung-ho at the beginning, is I'll just start switching us over a little at a time. Put some Comet in here because I got some staining. This is an old cast iron 1950s sink unit. It's all one great big unit where the top has two dry panels on each side, and then it's got two drawers and a cabinet on each side and a big cabinet in the middle. And you would buy the sections to go in your kitchen. So this was probably bought by Aunt Marietta and Uncle Jesse when they lived here, or it could have been in here when they bought the house when they first got married. Trying to get the staining off. That's the bad thing about cast iron enamel sinks, is they do stain. So I'm just on my phone doing this, did the update on my knee, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. Is anybody live this afternoon? Yep, exactly. In bleach water. Exactly. Miss Cali Cat is very upset with me because I tried to push Publix store brand cat food on her instead of Fancy Feast, and she has been pitching a fit every day, all day long. So the food from this morning is still sitting there. She refuses to eat it. Tippy has not come back for his midday meal. So, yeah. Oh, you're supposed to get snow tomorrow, Mary? Yes, Laura, they're wretches. These cats are wretches. Howie came home limping yesterday morning, and I never could find anything wrong with him. I think maybe he just pulled a nail loose. I don't know. Yes, Beth, I remember that song. Comet. It makes your bathtub clean. Comet. It tastes like Listerine. Comet. Makes you vomit. So buy some Comet and vomit today. I think that was the song. I don't know. So, anyway, this is the little kitchen. This is my little kitchen I cook in. You can see that over there. I need 2 more canisters for dried beans, and then I can clean that up really good. So maybe I'll find some tomorrow. So what's really weird is the bathroom is off the kitchen. So in the middle of the night, I have to walk all the way through the house to go to the bathroom. And there's the fridge, and then that goes into the living area, and turn around again, and that goes out on the porch. So it's a tiny little kitchen. There's the sink unit I was talking about. See how it's got the 2 drawers and stuff on the front? Greg said that he wants it if Aunt Adele ever decides to redo this kitchen. Oh, and look, at night it's very, very dark, so I just put a small dollar store strand of lights around the window so that at night, see, I can still find my way to the bathroom. And I love the happy colors. It makes me happy to walk through here at night and have the pretty little colors. And I got them at the dollar store. So this room out here is an absolute wreck because I took a bunch of stuff I'd brought up here to the storage bin. Oh gosh, there we go. I'm gonna sit down a minute. I have a short strand of battery operated star lights in the bathroom, but they have some kind of timer setting on them, and I never know when they're going to click on. Yeah. Oh yeah, Lisa. Is Lisa coming on tonight? I might wait and play along while Lisa. I tried to move a chat window so I could flip this around. And you can see there's a lot of condensation on the window. And that's all I see. I need to move Bernadette's playpen right there. So if I put her out there, I can still see her and make sure nobody's bothering her. She's outside right now. Go out there. I never did get the bushes to the right trimmed here. I'll have to step outside. It's like 40 something degrees maybe. There's Bernadette in her playpen. Oh, Beth's having company. Bernadette, can you say hello? Watch her cock her head. She's so funny. Bernadette, are you baby girl? Are you puppy? Where's the puppy? Say, I'm an old dog. I'm no puppy. Bernadette. Aw, she's young, always quiver and shake and make you feel bad. Do you want to come in? I'll get her in a minute. So yeah, there we go. She's kind of spoiled too. This is a bush. When it freezes, this thing goes completely, it looks like it's dead. And then when it warms up, it pops right back to this. I don't know exactly what it's called. I looked it up. I have it written down somewhere. But yeah, it's one of them things. This is my junky room that needs to go to the storage unit. This stuff needs to be gone through. I need to clean up my corner. That's where I sit and talk to you guys, in that chair there. So if anybody ever wanted to see my setup, I've got my camera is there pointing down. I've got a lamp over here, and these lights like this are not that expensive from Amazon, and it really helps a lot when you click that on. And then my laptop is here. So flip you guys back around. Push my glasses back up on my nose for the 500th time a day. You've got bar stools like my chairs. I wish the chat would just stay up there. Yeah, this light with the umbrella, it wasn't much at all, really, and it really helps. And if you need more help, Ian told me use that lamp, and then on the other side, use something reflective, and you can make your own reflective screen with a trifold display like the kids use for when they're doing a science project, and just cover it with aluminum foil, and it'll reflect your light from your lamp back up and give you better lighting. Just an FYI. It's an inexpensive way to do it. Arlene had to go. Bye. Thanks for stopping in. I'm not going to hang on any longer. I'm going to go to and start cleaning up some of this mess. I need to catch up on my jam journal, and I need to get even with Mary on the letters. I'm way behind on the pretty letters. And then what was the other product? Oh, the shadow box. I need to get caught up on that. So Oh, Linda McAllister, you just caught me. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you will. And y'all, I'll see you at Lisa's tonight. I don't know what she's got planned for tonight. Does anybody know what she's got planned? Because I don't really know what she's got planned. And tomorrow is they're finishing up the little golden books, isn't it? If you've got a clip-on lamp, you can order just the white umbrellas to help reflect it if you wanted to do something like that. Something good, of course. Oh, in her sewing journal and her Bentley Girls journal. All right. Linda, you have a good night's rest, and maybe we'll catch you another time. And I'm going to let you guys go now. I'm not really sure how to X out of here. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one? How do you get out of here? This is weird. Weird, weird, weird. Yes. Bye, guys.